Welcome back again to the pod, guys. I'm so grateful to have you. We came off 2 really great episodes. We had a psychic, we had a spiritual leader, Caroline Corey and Jasenia. Incredible conversations. We got a lot of good feedback. And so, coming off of those 2 episodes, I was thinking to myself, I was like, who do I want next? Like, what kind of energy do we need going into this next episode? And immediately, my mind went to, I need someone that really embodies abundance, embodies energy, high frequency, and I wanted it to be someone that I look up to and someone that I think, could really just kind of like give you guys the perspective that I think is super important, especially as a man, because the world can be a hard place, especially if you don't have faith in God, you don't have faith in yourself. Things can get difficult. And so, with that being said, we have my friend Frank Parisi, who I actually just met today. He's a heart transplant survivor, a motivational speaker, an author. And man, I'm just excited to chop it up with you, bro. So thank you for coming on.
Bro, I already felt the energy like outside.
Yeah, you walked in with the suitcase, easy.
But I felt the fucking spiritual brotherhood,
That's
dog.
what it is, bro.
I felt the spiritual brotherhood.
I love it.
Off
Thank
the
you.
rip.
Thank you for saying that.
Shit, yeah.
Thank you. We both know Darren Prince, who manages David Goggins, Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the same connection with him instantly. I never saw him in person, but it was a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
And like the first we were on the phone call for 45 minutes and I'd never met the guy. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this dude
he operates from that frequency, dude, of like love and service. And that's the beautiful thing. It's like, it's everything that we do is about serving others in everything that I do. From my personal to business, it's only going to be serving and helping humanity to become better.
Yeah.
And that's why the universe works the way it does. That's why me and you are sitting down together. That's why Darren has come in. Because I think once we get clear as men of who we are as men and having a real true vision of what we are as men, our non-negotiables. Because for a long time, I made excuses for people because of belief systems, because of old patterns, like not knowing that I can transform my life through the people that I surround myself with.
For sure.
When the people that I was surrounding myself with were not beneficial to me in my growth. And that's the hard part about life, is leaving those old people and vibrations and energies, and leaving what you think you thought about yourself, everything that you knew about yourself, to open up to have a whole new experience.
Yeah.
But
you have to be willing to accept that, hey, this was me in the past, and I want to reach a new level. And so I'm going to move forward and find new relationships, and I'm going to let this new self blossom. And what I find interesting, bro, is, the way I like to look at every day is every day is individual. It's different from the day previous. Yeah. Today's the gift from God, and we're going to embrace it, and we're going to live it, we're going to rejoice. And I think the only way to do that is if you shut the iron doors on the past. You know what I mean? And if you can't do that, then you're constantly living in 2014, 15, 16, like you're not in 2025. And so I want to ask you, and I want to talk about your, the things that you've been through, because obviously you had a heart transplant and all this crazy stuff. But how do you truly embrace the now? Like, have you mastered a way to sort of like get into your body for the day?
Oh, yeah. Well, I start my day. I win the morning, win the day, brother.
Yeah.
Prayer.
Amen.
Meditation. If I could ground, I couldn't ground because I'm in LA.
You could take your shoes off right now,
but I need to be my feet in ground. You know what I mean? Like dirt or grass.
Yeah.
Journal. Read. Workout. Water. Sunlight. I'm in good vibration, bro.
That's all you need.
Connected for me. Also, everything that I've been through in my life, and especially recently with the heart transplant, has removed so much blocks that I am in just high vibration frequency. The minute I open my eyes in the morning, I'm so excited that I'm like alive. You got to realize, bro, when you have a heart transplant, it's like, am I going to live through this? So like when you wake up,
joy. Yeah.
If you look at my Instagram, you'll see as soon as I had my heart transplant, I wrote, dude, on a ventilator. I don't care about pain. I am grateful to feel and be alive in the worst pain of my life. I had gratitude for my life. So how am I not, now that I've healed and built my body back and I'm building business again and I'm out here, how am I not going to be so grateful and so alive? When I was alive in my death, I would wake up every morning and I'd listen to my friend, who was a musician. He passed away from drug addiction secondhand. My friend Jamie, he used to go by Av Murphy. He made a song, Love and Life. I woke up loving life every single morning. I play that shit because I'm alive. To talk to my son today on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Almost lost him. To be able to be here with my wife, to be here with you, to drink this coffee, to drink this water, because I left here too, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I left here.
You went.
So we don't get to, like, have this there.
Yeah.
We get to experience this here only. So why would you want to shit on it? And why would you want to be in low vibration? I only want to be around, that's why I felt your energy, brother. Yeah. I only want to be around high vibrating beings. And it's no more, it's non-negotiable. I'll bring you with me, but I'm not going to carry you. And you have to go. Yeah. And I want you to win more than me, but you can't come with me because we're on this new vibration and frequency of just evolution, elevation, and service of others, bro. That's it. And if you're not with me on that, then we got to part ways, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
That's incredible. But I feel like you have to go through a level of pain and suffering and hardship, right? To achieve that. It doesn't just come to people naturally.
And that's why I tell people, put yourself in that shit. Yeah. I was born into it. You understand? Yeah. I was born into a trauma. I grew up in the Lower East Side of Manhattan in the late 70s, I was born in 1979. Yeah. I grew up down the street from John Gotti's social club, the Ravenite Mafia. I grew up down the street from Def Jam Studios, CBGB. All that shit was going on. And then my father, to keep the neighborhood and the block safe, because crack was on the corner of Prince Street, and I'm on Elizabeth and Houston, he would say, yo, you got to go down the street and do what you got to do. And I'm just, bro, this is my upbringing, 4 or 5 years old, watching grown men get their heads split open with baseball bats.
Jesus Christ.
That was my upbringing. Wow. And then drug addiction in my home as well. So, like, everything had to get re-scrambled. I had to go through so much work, but when we go through the hardest of times, that's why I was able, what I did because of the upbringing, because that's just like one of many insane stories.
Yeah.
That pain, I would use it to self-medicate and hurt myself more until I realized that I need to use this pain and turn it into my purpose. My mess needs to become a message. I need to recover from this fucking shit, take full accountability, whatever happened in your life, because then I became addicted to drugs through this process of the trauma and not healing it. Then I started to heal my fucking trauma and I started to serve others, brother. And through all of that fucking pain, dude, it don't burn no more. So I tell people, like, maybe you didn't have my life and you didn't have to walk that hard fucking path. Well, put yourself in some fucked up shit.
Intentionally.
Intentionally. Because it's coming for you.
Yeah, it's gonna hit you at some point or the
Life's
other.
You're gonna face hardship.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna die. Dad's gonna die. You might lose a kid. You get health issues. It's coming. And I always say you gotta keep your sword sharp. My swords were sharp because I was born into it, and I had to learn to unravel a lot of the shit that I was programmed with. Yeah. And re-put the new iOS program in.
Yeah, you had to upgrade the software.
I had to upgrade, and I continue to.
Yeah.
You know? It's the only way, dude. It's the only way.
Yeah.
You know? But I always say that. Put yourself in, that's why I always love working out.
Because you do the hardest thing in the morning first, and it just sets you up for winning. Yeah.
And then you're dialed in with your nutrition, with your focused. Yeah. Most people just wake up and they're asleep dreaming they're awake. They think because their eyes are open that they're awake. They're asleep dreaming they're awake. They just go through life with no intuition, no intention, no intuition, no intention. They're just walking around fucking aimlessly. So through my experience, I'm hoping to wake the world up to the beauty of this life and that we all are truly creative beings. We're creative beings, but we need to tap into the right frequency, God. And most people are like, God doesn't exist. Really? You breathe air. You don't see it. I fucking FaceTime my mom in New York from LA just before I got here. Yeah. How did that happen?
God did.
But there's like, we don't see it. But we're like, and then we're going to say there's not invisible waves that are happening in our universe that we could tap into and that could guide us. It's our belief systems, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you believe God is? Like, who is
love?
God? Yeah.
and all knowing, brother. You know, it's like I can't even describe it. You know, it's just a feeling and an energy.
Yeah.
You know,
it's gratitude at the utmost level. How do you tap into your God? Are you praying? Are you
prayer,
reading the scripture?
Daily, dog, daily. I read scripture,
okay.
But I tap in all different frequencies with it. But it's deep prayer, big meditation, and serving.
Yeah,
I feel my best the whole time I've been here. I've done business, but I serve. Like last night, I spoke at a treatment center.
Yeah,
I go serve. I do motivational speaking where I get paid too, but I serve.
Yeah,
I go serve for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. When I serve, I feel best. When I was in the hospital, I was facing my death, okay? No one knew what was wrong with me. I had a cough for 5 months. I went to 4 different doctors. They all misdiagnosed me. In walks this kid, Johnny Wenberg, okay? I'm sitting there in atrial fibrillation for fucking for 9 days.
Yeah.
This kid walks in, and I didn't want people to see me. And I go, Johnny, what are you doing here? He goes, what do you mean? You're Superman. You took me out of that house 8 years ago. You saved my life. That's all bro, I just lived.
Yeah. Crazy.
I faced death. What I thought about was Dad, not the shit.
Yeah.
Not the shiny objects. It was the people I helped.
Yeah.
The impact that I made.
Yeah. You weren't thinking about a Rolls Royce or a Rolex. You were thinking about
mean anything,
service,
brother.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. When it's all over, it doesn't mean anything. What means something is the impact that we left on humanity, on our brothers and sisters.
Amen.
While we're here.
Yeah. Service to others is our rent for a room here on earth, as my friend Noah Naaman says. Shout out to Noah. It's so beautiful, man. I want to talk about the heart surgery that you went through. Can you walk me through that journey? And also, you said you left Earth. Bro. So I want to know where you went. Did you go to heaven?
Well, do you want me to break down the whole story?
I would love it, please.
Okay. I know we got like limited.
No, please go for it. Yeah.
You're going to be like, 2023, I travel a lot. I was with another company helping them grow, and I was in different parts of the country. Central Texas has a high allergy count. So I started to develop this cough in January of 2023. I was out here, matter of fact. And so I come back, and it's still persistent. I'm like, let me go to the doctor. They give me allergy medication. Nothing gets better. I don't like that doctor. Let me go to another doctor. Go to another primary care physician. They give me steroids to deal with the cough. Doesn't work. Now I went up to New York. My mother's like, you got to go find like a specialist. So I come back and to Texas, and I go see a guy. I set up a gastro, because now I'm like, the cough went from like the night. Now it's all day. Now it's all day and night. It's getting worse. I'm starting to lose a little weight. But I'm like, I'm in my 40s. You know, I'm training every day. I'm eating good. But I'm like, maybe things change with your body. You know, my stomach wasn't like, my digestion wasn't working as good as it would usually be. So I go to see a pulmonologist and a gastrointestinal. Go to the gastrointestinal, everything's fine. I had a cardiologist appointment a week after the pulmonologist. I go see the pulmonologist. They do all these tests on me. They say, Mr. Parisi, you have the rarest form of pneumonia. It's called organizing pneumonia. Only 3% of the population has it. Wow. What we're going to do is we're going to put you on high-dose steroids, 60 milligrams of prednisone, and 2,000 milligrams of amoxicillin. In 6 months, you should be better. I'm like, fuck. 6 months it is. I'm going to have this cough for 6 months. This thing's like making me feel terrible. I feel like I'm dying. I keep telling everyone I feel like I'm fucking dying. It gets worse. I canceled my cardiologist appointment because I just went to a specialist who told me I have organizing pneumonia. So I'm going to go with the why would I go see a cardiologist after this specialist told me that this is what I need to do, and I start treating it. Gets worse. I'm coughing up orange stuff now, bro.
Gosh.
I called the pulmonologist. They give me more medication. May 8th, I cough up this much blood.
Dang.
2023.
Wow.
I go to the hospital that morning. I go see my doctor. He goes, we got to admit you. So I'm like, all right, we'll admit me. They put me there. I'm in the Baylor Skyway in Lakeway, Texas. All right. My wife's there. They start treating me for sepsis. They say, Mr. Priest, you have sepsis. We're going to pump you full of fluid. One of the nurses comes in, puts the wrong pick in my arm. That's how I got this.
Dang. What did she put in your arm?
The wrong pick. There's different picks that you got to put in. I never knew this. I mean, who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
She put the wrong pick in, and the medication never hit the vein. It infiltrated the skin. 3rd-degree burn from the inside out.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm sitting there, then I'm there 10 hours. My wife leaves. I got this fucking burn on my arm.
Are you in pain at that point?
Massive pain. And my wife leaves because I got a son. And I got no one here in Texas. I got no one there. She leaves. In walks a doctor and goes, Mr. Parisi, you don't have sepsis. You have 9% ejection fraction, and your liver and your kidneys are failing. We need to ship you to this hospital. It's gonna get a little off, okay? We're gonna ship you to this hospital. Texas has 4 of the major cities populated in our country out of the top 10. San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and Houston. They're gonna send me to this town of 20,000 people in the middle of Texas, and it's called Temple, Texas. The word.
Temple.
Stay with me, bro. So I go up. I remember the guys that drove me up, they were like upset that they had to do the late delivery.
Yeah.
Low vibration.
Yeah.
I remember that always. Like, oh, fuck. I got to make this as I'm fighting for my life.
And they could see it in you? They could see that
Oh, yeah. They just were like, but that's just sometimes the state of the, internal condition. I get to the hospital, and my wife's waiting there. My brother with a picture of my fucking 6-year-old son. They say, we might have to put him on the most advanced form of life support called ECMO machine because he might not make it. And what we're going to have to do is put him on a ventilator. And my wife's like, I don't want him on a ventilator because the only thing that she knows about a ventilator is COVID.
Yeah.
And it's lights out.
Yeah.
And I was in so much pain, my brother, that I was like, they got to just do whatever they got to do because I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I got like 10 minutes to discuss with my wife, who I've been with for 29 fucking years, my future with her, without me. What is she going to do with our finances? I got 10 minutes, bro. Could you imagine this? You wake up on May 8th, you got this fucking thing in your arm now, and they're telling you might fucking die. I was working out 2 weeks before that. I've been working out since I'm 14 years old. It's what saved my life. My muscles saved my life. So I go in, and they got all my doctors are from New York. There's a doctor called Dr. Reddy there. Came from Mount Sinai in New York and brought his whole team, which is what made this little fucking country town one of the best cardiothoracic units in our country.
Wow.
Dr. Hernandez, shout out to Dr. Hernandez because I love you. We're going to write a book together. So
let's go.
He's my heart failure doctor and my brother. But him from Mexico City and Dr. Reddy from New York is why that place was that. I get there, I die.
You died?
I died. I code. And when that happened, my brother, I left my body. And when I left my body, I was in a dark space. This is my experience. I've helped a lot of people in my life. I told you I'm sober almost 14 years. I've been working in substance abuse and mental health for a long time. I have my own facility.
Yeah.
One of my friends I grew up with that I helped get sober went back to that life and got killed. He was with me.
And were you in heaven?
I was in a dark space, my brother. And there was no body. Like, if we close our eyes and we know we're next to each other, that's what it's like.
Wow.
And there was a voice that told me, he's ready to take you to us. And I'm looking down through like a portal almost, dude.
Wow.
At myself and my wife. And I'm on a ventilator and she's curled up on the couch in the room. And then I had a vision, my bro, of my son walking with another man and my wife. And I said to the voice, which I believe is God, I have to come back.
Wow.
So I come back and I'm like, maybe that didn't happen because this could have been delusional.
You thought maybe it was a dream or something.
But now I'm in the bed for 9 fucking days. I'm in this bed, this hospital bed for 9 days. And I got doctors coming in with hazmat suits on. Could you imagine this?
Crazy.
Because they think that the orange stuff that I'm coughing up is tuberculosis, but it's my heart is putting blood into my lungs. I got misdiagnosed by everybody the whole time. Now they're talking to me about I might need a heart transplant. When I was dying the 4 months before, I felt like I was dying. No one believed me. For whatever reason, I wanted to be near my mother and my father. My dad died. I made an appointment with a fucking medium 4 months in advance.
Yeah.
I'm in the hospital bed on May 18th, and I have an appointment with this medium. I got a pump in my fucking groin. I can't walk. I'm in this atrial fibrillation that I didn't even know what it was. And now I got this appointment with this medium. And my wife's like, I don't want you talking to her.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I don't care.
It was a psychic medium?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I made it 4 months in advance. And here I am fighting for my life in this
Crazy.
fucking hospital. And I got this appointment with this woman.
Unreal.
And I talked to her. And you could Google my name and you could figure shit out. And you could find out stuff about my dad. And I talked to my dad. And all my doctors were from New York, bro. I told you.
Yeah.
She got everything right. One of the doctors, I grew up around organized crime in New York. I'm in the middle of Texas of 20,000 people. You understand?
Crazy.
Temple, Texas. 20,000 fucking people.
Yeah.
One of my doctors, Dan Thompson, his wife, his father was a wise guy. Mobbed up in New York. What's the odds of that?
Yeah.
What's the odds that the other doctor, Katie, went to the same college as my wife in Staten Island, New York? In a town of 20. It's not like we're in LA.
Right. You're in the random city.
We're in like, there's a cows.
Yeah. You're in like the middle of nowhere.
The middle of nowhere.
So this didn't just happen. This is being orchestrated.
She baked my wife her favorite rainbow cookies. She goes like this to me. Oh, all your doctors from New York? I said, yeah. She goes, your father sent them there for you, bro.
But your father was not alive at the time.
He's dead. I was talking to him through her. Jeez. Then she goes, there's two things she had wrong. A birthday and a pendant and a chain. The next day, my mother comes in. My father's mother died when he was 14. I go, this lady had everything right except this, Ma. She knew the doctors were here. She goes, today's your grandmother's birthday. May 19th.
Yeah.
She said the pendant and the chain, bro. When your dad died, Aunt Dolores gave me a pendant and a chain of your grandmother. I gave it to your Aunt Camille, my dad's sister. I'm in the bed, bro. I FaceTime my Aunt Camille and she's wearing the fucking pendant and chain, bro.
Wow. How did this? That's crazy. That's crazy. Unreal.
So at that moment, I'm like, all right, bro, this did fucking happen. Something's going on.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
Something bigger than me is going on. And I knew at that moment, bro, that God was using me to serve on a grander scale because I've been through so much hardship in my life with the addiction, with the street life, with the trauma. And he used that experience to be able to help so many drug addicts out in this fucking world. But now he was testing me again to be able to show the world that we could fucking overcome anything. So now I gotta go get a pump in my chest, my brother. 13 fucking staples. And there's this pump called the impeller pump that keeps in your heart so that your heart might recover.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I gotta get up because I'm gonna get my chest cut open. And I gotta start squatting with this walker. And I gotta learn how to walk again. And I go from taking one step, because when you're in a bed for 9 days, bro, you gotta learn how to walk again.
Yeah.
And I lost 45 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
If I didn't have the muscle, I would have died. And I gotta learn to walk. And I'm gonna be the light in the darkest of fucking times, bro. And I'm hearing code blue, which means somebody else died. And I'm walking. And I'm walking. And I'm doing 1 mile. In the ICU unit. 2 miles. 3 fucking miles. 4 fucking miles. 5 fucking miles. With a fucking pump in my chest. I'm bringing light, my brother. In the darkest of times, I started to have all the people walk with me. They're going by my room, waving. I'm walking. They got me a Superman cape, dog.
Wow.
when I left the fucking ICU room,
Let's
they would
go.
play the Superman music because, brother, in the darkest of fucking times, I served with God, bro. I called people that I fucking was helping. Like, bro, how are you?
Let's go.
And they're like, what are you calling me for? This is who I developed, brother, not for me, for my son.
Let's go.
And his future generations. Everything I went through was for him and his future generations, bro.
Let's go.
It was the man I developed, brother. I'm going to show up in the agreements I made with myself to my last fucking breath, bro. This shit ain't no fake shit. This is some godly shit, and I served in the darkest of fucking times, bro. And then my heart was taken. They said, yo, your heart's dead. Dr. Hassan. And now I gotta get a heart transplant. What the fuck am I doing with that shit, bro? I'm waiting for somebody to die. The fuck am I doing with that shit? So then they gotta debride my arm. I got this too, bro. I gotta deal with this. God is everything or he's nothing. If you want me, then you take me because you love me more than I ever could love myself. You love my son and my wife more than I could ever love them, and you know more than me. I gave myself to you. So you know, and I let go, bro. I let him fucking guide me, bro, and I went through this. And I had to take the pain meds. It was like the devil's real, bro. The motherfucker comes at you at your weak point. Where you gonna go? I'ma play with you, motherfucker. I know what you're doing. You trying to get me to go with you, but I'ma use you to heal me to be with him. You think you playing me, but I'm playing you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I gotta get this arm debridement now, dog. I gotta go in and get the fucking arm debridement. This much of my arm's missing. And I'm like, well, good, let me get this done because they said you're O positive, so it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks before you get a heart transplant. You already been here 4 weeks, plan to be here for the rest of the summer. I haven't seen my son, bro. I seen him once. One fucking time, bro. I'm sorry, brother.
No,
I get
good,
fucking
man.
worked up.
You're good. You've been through a lot, bro.
So they come in, dude. I get the arm debridement, man. And once you get a heart transplant, like I take medication every fucking day that lowers my immune system. You know what I mean? Like I can't eat raw meat. I can't eat a steak that's not red. I can't eat salad in a restaurant. Like I gotta clean my own food. Like my immune system is not like yours. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. At least we'll get this fixed, and then I'll get the heart transplant, and this will heal faster.
Yeah.
I come out of this surgery and they come in the next day and they say, you got a heart tomorrow, bro. One day.
Wow. That's crazy. You got the heart the next day? Unreal. Can you tell me about the surgery? How did the surgery go?
I just fucking prayed, bro.
Yeah.
And I woke up. And if you look at my shit, my Instagram, you'll see, bro, in a ventilator. I was helping people get into treatment. And then that company cut me when I was fucking serving in the hospital for people. And fucking, dude, it's so crazy. I'm sorry, it's so crazy. It doesn't make sense, but it makes all the sense.
Because God's using you.
He's using me, brother.
Using you.
So here I am now. I get this heart transplant and I wrote as soon as I got out, I don't care about the pain. I'm grateful to feel and be alive. While I get my heart, now I gotta flirt with the devil because you're in so much pain when they cut your chest open, bro. Then I gotta take Dilaudid and Oxycontin. For 25 fucking days, I gotta take Oxycontin. I leave the hospital. I walk with God in that. I still served in the darkest of times. And when the oxy was done, I was done. And I didn't even have a withdrawal because God was with me.
Yeah.
I see it. I see so much, bro.
Yeah.
I see more than most.
Yeah.
So then I started the whole fucking journey, bro. I built my whole body back, dog. Like, you would never know I had a heart transplant 18 months ago. I'm 45 years old. I'm shredded.
Hey, Jack, you're so jacked, bro. I was looking at your Instagram. I was like, this guy is
Heart transplant 18 months ago. Mindset, God,
crazy.
personal development, recovery, and service to others, bro. Let's go. Non-stop. Fucking Braveheart at the end of the movie. Fucking arrows. Freedom, bro. Let's go. We're in a dream. Create the fucking dream. Create your reality. And that's what the fuck I did. After that year, after the business shit was taken from me, after the heart was taken from me, I got clear on who I am as a man, what my vision is, right? What my non-negotiables are. What is the energy that I'm going to bring in to fulfill this mission? Because the way I look at my life today is we're on a battlefield, bro. And I have a mission to go accomplish, and I need soldiers with me, dude, because if you're not with me and we're going to accomplish this mission, we might both get killed. Like if we were in war and we were on a fucking mission and we had to go, whatever the mission was, we had to complete it, or we might get killed, and we got to have each other's back as brothers in arms. That's the only people I'm moving with. That's the only vibration and frequency. So while I was in that hospital, my bro, facing my death, I had the thought, let me write a book. Because if I die, I want my son to know where his dad came from, and I want to give him the blueprint for him and his future generations. Because my life's not about me. I know that for a fact. It's about my son, his future generations, their whole new paradigm shift. So I started writing a fucking book. Within the year, the book became a bestseller in 3 countries.
Let's go.
Germany, Canada, and fucking America. In the hardest of times, I've done more in the past fucking 18 months than some people have done in their whole life. But why not you? You go create. You're a creative being when you tap into the frequency and vibration and you get clear on who you are, what your non-negotiables are, where you're going to go, who's going to help you get there. Bring them in, shut the fucking noise, and take massive action every single day until the vision is a reality. And that's how you fucking embrace abundance, bro. It's not even about the external. It's about the creation process and the journey. And that's what I like. All this has been gifts in my life. The heart transplant is the biggest gift. Randomly, on a Friday night in the summertime, I get the mail. I don't get the mail. My wife gets the mail. I got the mail on a Friday night. It's my donor's family.
They reached out?
They reached out. The mother, I talked to her. They're divorced. The father is getting married the next day. He's having his renewal vows for 10 years. And he invites me to Longview, Texas the next day to be part of the ceremony. My donor is a 19-year-old girl called Kaylee Bearden, my bro.
Stop.
I have female DNA in me. And all her little sisters got to listen to her heart. And her dad got to listen to her heart, bro.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And then I bought into this business, and then Darren came in my life, and let's fucking go,
let's
bro.
Let's go, baby. It's all
fucking go,
it's
bro.
All up, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Nothing. Serve, bro, to my last fucking breath. Everything I'm doing is from humanity.
God needed you, bro. He pushed you through this because he knew what you were capable of, and he knew that he needed you to speak this. You know what I mean? This happened for a reason,
I felt you when I was outside. I feel shit. I know you and me. You're a brother. I feel it.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
No, but I feel it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Man, I know we have a couple minutes left, but we're gonna do a part 2. There's no way we're not doing a part 2. I'm flying to fucking Temple, Texas to come see you.
No, I have a podcast too in San Antonio.
Okay, so
I have my own podcast for my treatment center. We talk about wellness.
Okay, so
God, there's so much, bro. We need to hop on a call though after, like at some point and talk.
No. See, the way that I like to live my life, bro, is if I meet someone and there's my spiritual brother connection, it's for life, dog. It's not. I'm gonna be calling you. Like, I'm gonna be hitting you.
Without a
like,
doubt.
No,
bro. Yes.
But dude, man, you have such a crazy story, and the fact that her family got to listen to her heart, bro. I mean,
you don't even know what that feels like.
I don't.
I can't explain it because it's to look in their eyes and be there for them.
Yeah.
To
Unreal.
Hold that space, bro, as we cry in each other's eyes of gratitude and healing and love and connection and sadness, all in one. It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
You don't get to experience that on the other end, brother.
Nah.
And we don't die.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, man. I don't have any words, bro. I truly don't know. I want to end the podcast because I just want to give you a fucking hug right now.
I love you, dude.
man.
I love you too, bro. I love you too, bro.
I mean,
because that's what we need to operate from.
Yeah.
On my vision board in my gym, in my house, because I work out my house.
Yeah.
It says release fear, resentment, shame, self-pity, guilt, and bring in only abundance, gratitude, and love. And that's the only frequency I'm operating from, bro. Yeah. Amen, that's it, brother. Dude.
Amen.
So that's it. Whatever's going on in the world, that ain't my world.
Right.
This is my world, and I'm going to create my heaven on earth.
Yeah.
And whoever wants to come, let's fucking go.
Yeah. Real shit.
Real shit.
What I know, bro, is everybody, anytime you meet someone, right, there's an energy transfer, and
Absolutely.
It sticks. It's a stamp.
Yes.
And you have the ability to touch so many people, bro. Like, God gave you a second life. You're a cat. You got probably 9 lives, but you're a cat, bro. Like, if you touch if you meet and talk to 100,000s of people, bro, like, you're gonna change.
I'm doing it now, brother.
You're
I'm not doing it. It's not me. I'm the vessel.
You're the vessel.
I'm the vessel. I'm the fucking vessel, but we're all the vessel.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to do.
Yeah.
Just tap in, bro. This stuff we do not. We're on a ball of mass.
Yeah.
In space.
It's weird.
I mean,
but it's
there's
a blessing.
A lot going on that we don't know, and if you tap into it, you could live a life of abundance. You could embrace abundance, baby.
Yeah. And you're not talking no Rolls Royce and no Rolex.
No,
you're talking something
it's
else.
about the vibration.
Yeah.
My abundance is when I go home tonight to see my wife and my son. My home radiates with love. It radiates. We do family hugs that night.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a level.
We're on some love, bro, in my family. That's it. We operate from that frequency, you know? And that's abundance, because you can have millions of dollars and you're cheating on your wife, or you're gambling, or you're, whatever it is. You see it all the time with dudes.
Yeah.
They chase the money and success, and they lose themselves.
Yeah.
Build the greatest version of yourself, and they go stand on the fucking corner and see who comes. That's the real shit.
Yeah. Let's go.
You know?
Yo, we gotta end it. Frank Parisi, man, we're gonna do a part 2, brother.
We gotta do. Let me do my IG.
Please.
Frank Parisi 2011 on IG. Frank Parisi 2011 on IG. Frank Parisi on Facebook and LinkedIn. I do coaching as well for mindset and fitness. It's more mindset, but we're going to get you jacked too. It's frank-parisi.com/coaching. You could buy my book on Amazon. It's a bestseller. You could also go to my website, frank-parisi.com. I'm going to be coming out with coaching courses for people. That's very affordable, $197. It's going to be about a 16-week course that you could just purchase. If you want to do one-on-one coaching with me, DM me.
Amen. Go check them out, guys.
Also, Emotion Wellness. Sorry.
No, please.
That's our PHP, IOP program with my brother, my spiritual brother, my brother that came into my life as well, Jason Turner. We have a substance abuse and mental health facility in San Antonio for adolescents and adults. We're an in-network provider, and it's emotionwellness.com.
You heard it here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Frank, bro.
Bro.
I can't wait to give you a hug.
Fucking brotherhood.
My man,
Right
bro. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a review. Go check out Frank, and we'll see you guys in episode 125. Peace.